You want it to be a wow. You don't want it to be overwhelming. Or retail, it should be inspiring, and it shouldn't be a clinical experience. It's about making it quick, efficient, and personalized to the customer so that they leave. And hopefully when they leave Fleet Feet, they're telling all their family members and friends that like, you should go to that store because they have this amazing scanner.
Well, for us, technology isn't about channels. It's about how people shop. And if people are shopping online, if they're starting, 80% of people are starting their search online, but we're in the footwear category, it makes sense to want to try it on before you make a purchasing decision. And so to be able to connect in the way that people want to get information and then go try things on, makes us not fear technology, but embrace it, because technology can really empower human connection and human experience. And so that's how we've treated everything from our in-store technology, like with Volumental, to how we will take that forward in the future with online experiences around this type of product.
So the stores that have really embraced the technology have found that it's incredibly easy, and it just validifies the knowledge of the store clerk. A lot of the store employees we're a little scared of the scanner, like this thing is going to take my job. No, it's not. It's going to prove how good you are at your job, and it's going to give you backup when the parent questions that they think that their child should be a different size. No, according to this thing, this is what it is.
Well, so I think what I'm most excited about in terms of the future on the marketing front is really just the storytelling capability that comes around, better outcomes with, things like the fit engine. So now, we're almost like the Google algorithm of footwear fit with all the data that we have. And so we can, when an outfitter is working in our store for, years, they've done hundreds or thousands of fits. But, if someone just started last week, they're going to maybe struggle a little bit to figure out, like, they're not ready yet to be able to analyze your foot. And so with the fit engine, we can give everybody sort of an equal shot at, taking all the data that we have, matching all the feet that we have to all the shoes that have gone out the door on those type of feet, and say, hey, in the back room, there's these 3 styles that probably are going to fit this person the best. You can kind of cut to the chase, because we've probably all been in the shoe store where we tried on, a dozen pair of shoes and nothing felt quite right. How great is it that, we can get better and better at pulling the most likely candidates right out of the gate using technology like Fit Engine.
2, a lot of parents buy kids shoes once or twice a year, but really, average kid's foot grows about a half a size every 3 to 4 months. And you see kids come in to these stores that are wearing a shoe that's like a size or 2 smaller than what they're really measuring, and you just wonder what their toes are doing. No wonder they're running funny or walking off. It's because the parents don't realize how fast they're growing and how often they need to be replacing their shoes. And that's the big thing that we're using to sell the scanner into a lot of people, is just the power of the email to remind the parents, hey, it's been this long, come back in, we want to help you.
Information is everything. And as we're collecting more and more data, we'll be able to have really that. I think you can have an understanding of what you sell, but to have the understanding of what the customer is looking for versus what you're selling is something that's very powerful as well.
When someone who has sort of suffered through mediocrity their whole life, because they've kind of been DIYers, in terms of footwear shopping, they come in and they get the help and they walk out, and you've literally changed their whole, I won't say their whole life, but you've changed their whole approach to what they see as possible now is pretty compelling.
And I think that if the entire world had that, knew that this technology was available, that they'd want to use it. So I'm a big fan of Volumentals, and I think that, where you're at now is nothing compared to where you're going to be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, of just, what that valuable information is. And, not to sound too corny, but the service that you're providing to, people across the world is very fantastic.